Yeah, I'll jump in the server for right now. Okay. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Okay, and add thumbnail. Ooh. Oh yeah, this was the new thumbnail. Okay, here we go. Alright, so that one's still processing. Okay, I can barely hear the music off of the piano. Doesn't make... Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting automatic doors. Why is it I can barely hear the music? Still barely. Guess it just goes to show that No Man's Sky is a louder game. Yeah. Cough, cough, cough. Nope, Dilo, you don't see me. Nope, you don't see me. You thought you saw me. Well, to be honest, a lot of the bases weren't rendering in properly, and then on top of that, as you noticed, like with my base, power wasn't showing that it was on for me. Yeah. And plus the amount of bases that was on that planet, or in that star system in general. What is he building right here? Is he trying to build like a mini castle or something? Or a mini fort? Okay. It's not going to give me enough room to do what I wanted to do. I was actually wanting to build like a whole town up here. Yeah. Okay. That's... That was my original plan, was to build a town up here, and
Yeah, the power glitch is
can't do
pretty
it
bad
now.
still.
Yeah. Not much we could do about it, especially for the fact that Hello Games won't take the time to fix the issues, so... The heck? So, seriously? And my bed's gone.
I try not to build power stuff and run a generator to my
Trapdoor
buildings.
left open. Yeah. It's best not to build anything that's based in power generators and all that. All right, I'm thinking about leaving this area because that just seems a bit fishy. That some of the stuff is gone. So, yay, great. Grabbing only what I need and taking it over to the ship. Because I think that's a bit annoying. Coming into the game and half of your stuff is gone, or some of your stuff is gone. Alright, pull you over, split you in half, split you in half again. So it looks like I'm going to be doing quite a bit of walking back and forth, back and forth. No, small story behind that. Some guy was, him and his little sloop was parked at one of the Easy Start islands. So I was just, being a little nosy, wanting to check out what he was doing and all, And next thing you know it, he comes up behind me, bashes me on the head, and force-fed me some spoiled meat. So, yeah. It got me sick. Oh, god dang these. I like them. Alright. Piano's half gone. Yep, hi.
That's hilarious.
So yeah. And the only thing that sucks about getting poisoned, though, it drops all your stats. Eventually your stats will keep going down until you die. So... Okay, well, if the plant species X is awake, why is it not shooting at that Delafi that's over there? Which now would be too far away. Alright, now wake you back up. Okay.
Need the elixir. There's always an elixir.
Yeah, but having to come up with the ingredients for the lesser antidote is a bit tedious, somewhat. But I'm still not happy that someone destroyed my bed and destroyed the campfire that was in the middle of the room. So yeah, I'm not happy about that. Dang, one hit. Okay, cool. Ah. There. And plus, if you walk around other players, you can easily transfer the poison to them too.
Rounded 2 comes to PS on Saturday.
Mm-hmm. All right. Make sure there's no... Yeah, got no buffalo, no therizinosaurs nearby. Yay, good. Because that would be bad juju, especially with me slightly encumbered. So yeah. Alright, put all this stuff in here. Put the 2 extra jars in there. Busted up crossbows that I can repair. Put that in there. Alright, what else weighs a lot? Alright, stone. Okay, and then this one wall. That can go in there too. Because now it looks like I might have to relocate. Yeah. On here you can't do that. There is no build permissions or anything like that on ARK. Yeah. But yeah, my original plan was to build like my own little Tortuga up here. But as you can tell, one of the tribe mates built a basic box, let alone like seriously basic. And then this one, he's building a I mean, that's like I done told him that there was a refinery in the tower. I done told him that there was a smithy in the tower. There's even a mortar and pestle in the tower. There was a campfire and water tap in the tower. But no. So yeah. So
I just find art and art, bro. There's a ton to learn. It becomes overwhelming. Has your guy got the learning?
yeah. Yeah, the only thing that really makes it hard is especially with this map, is the animals. So for me, that's the only thing that kind of makes it somewhat hard. Ah. Oh boy. But the easiest way, I mean, like I told you, the easiest way to learn would be jump into single player, because there would be no point, you know, fresh newbie starting off in an official server.
So is that easier map to learn the mechanics of the game?
It does make it a little, I'd say it's 50-50 on it. The only thing that kind of makes it hard
I think you to reload
is
gives you at the end to fight the swarm. I did the Crimson Desert and got over it quick.
yeah. The only thing that makes it hard for me on this map is that the 4 islands that are in the easy start area are mixed with herbivores and carnivores, and some of the carnivores shouldn't be in the easy start area, but they are. Yeah, you can join, but I'm thinking about relocating from this island to a different island because tribe mates are overrunning it and destroying some of the stuff that I've got. So, not cool, to be honest. I'm gonna leave the shipyard here and all that, but I don't get to build a full-on village.
Is it non-dedicated?
No, no. I've noticed that with non-dedicated, my game either crashes or locks up when players join or when they leave now. So that's why I've been sticking with official servers, because I don't have that issue. Yeah. Alright, since the water tap got taken from over here, I'm just going to destroy this one. No point having it there if water tap got taken out of here. Let's see here. Take some more meat. And of course, I'm going to take all my fish with me. Alright, and then back over here. Grab what's left of the metal. I'm going to ignore that stuff. Let's see what I've got in here. Okay. Alright, whatever. It's PvP. I prefer PvP because you get your resources a lot faster. A heck of a lot faster. Alright, let's head upstairs. Whoa, wait a minute. Did I leave anything in? No, you're empty. Alright, head upstairs where my bed used to be. And take down the piano. Since someone tried demolishing it. Alright. Now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just let me through the door.
What is the
There.
server name?
What's the server name? Here, I'll pop it up for you. Alright, there you are. Okay.
Join.
Yeah, I know, I saw your name. Alrighty, now head back down to the raft. And then head over to the White Pearl. Crap, I can't run. Great. Thanks a lot to whoever... Oh, okay, there we go. Definitely gave me a jump scare on that. And I was getting ready to say, yay, great, because the only bed I have is what's yeah, over there on the Pearl.
Where are you?
Where am I? Okay. That's the island that we're at. Well, I'm moving from this island, though.
I'm far.
Yeah, I'm sure you are far. Alright, now load everything up into you, pull the meat back out. I'm down to 23 on spark powder in here. Go ahead and grab the 8 meat. Alright, there we go. Alright, so that's good to go. Get me a drink of water real quick. Alright, grab everything out of here. Split the metal in half. Put half of it back. Okay. Put that whole lot in there too. Eh? Why didn't you go over there? Okay. That made no sense. Alright, grab the last bit of metal. You alright, beautiful? Well, it's because it seems like you've been upset with me all day.
That's why I was upset. Because when that woman was on there overpowering your eye was all when you weren't talking beautiful and she hearing you. That's why I was upset. Not for jealousy, but because I felt like another woman was around, so you wanted to, I don't know, please people. I don't know what the deal was, but I was so upset and hurt myself.
Off your map. Thank you. This looks pretty epic. Where are you? It is but still has a few bugs. Looking for an island that I can build a small town. Okay. Get you a raft going. Well, they now have it to where can now zoom out of camera view HMMM cool. tried in MS and Crimson Des and I was a mess with the controls. Lol, yeah, like the wrong button which I do lot, but yeah, I get you on that.
good to have a roof over our heads.
Stop. Tried me. I can't reach you. Okay, I don't get why it's not letting you up on deck. Captain Prime Bit D. Just drive. Lol, yeah, plus I have a small crew, but one of them is a bit shafty. Andrew, please use your manners. And poor Tip can't get up the ladder. Don't know why either. The metal plates are not blocking the ladders. I dead. Yeah, I heard you die low. This is why I said craft a raft. This game is not about save me-save me, it is about save to the me, saving yourself. D.
Something I learned when I jumped in. Yeah. If you've got the ship docked at the shipyard for too long, any doors that are placed in, I'm not moving, so this is why I said build a raft. That way you can have a safer chance getting up the ladders, because I don't get why you can't get up the ladder. The guards are not blocking the ladder from you climbing up, so... No, apparently they don't say please anymore. But anyway, so yeah, the doors just magically stayed in place while I was sailing out of the shipyard. Yeah. Demanding. A bit much. So no. back to the whole door situation. So if your ship is docked at the shipyard for too long, can I please back up? I'll get stuck. That's the reason why I pulled out here.
Better, thank you.
This is why I said it would be easier for you to craft a raft and pull it up alongside the brig for you to climb up the ladder. Brigs can't come that close to shore like a sloop. And even, sadly, sloops can still get stuck too. Then you're sitting there wasting about an hour trying to get unstuck. So yeah, best thing to do is build a raft, pull it alongside where the ladder is, climb up.
To be fair, crafting a raft gives you a chance. There are megalodons and other large aggressive fish in the water. If you swim, you will not serve.
Yeah. Yeah, I got up as close to the island as I possibly could to see if there was a decent spot on this side, and there was not. And then that's when I discovered he was swimming across. But granted, I don't think this island...
Have I been in this map with you before?
I don't... You hadn't even made a character for this map yet.
Or would I be staring squishy? Oh, well, shall I give it a go? I might be able to help.
Yeah. I'll show you the location where I'm at.
Well, here goes nothing.
Just waiting on him to craft a raft.
Press W for teleport.
Alright. Southwest for teleport. Speaking of plugged in, I need to charge mine because mine was booping at me. USB 1. Alright, so... Right. Wait a minute, no. I can't show you. I can't show you that way. Alright, so, roughly these 4 islands that I'm putting my cursor at, those are the only, no, okay, so, a lot of the islands, yeah, I'll get stuck because of the shallow waters. That's why a lot of the time you saw me using the raft between the island and the shipyard going back and forth. So another thing, remember when I showed you the control for the free camera? They changed it. Yeah. Now you can zoom in and out on your ship. So pull in, pull back, brings you up closer. Pull forward, push forward, and it zooms out the camera mode. Yeah. So I'm kind of glad that they changed it, but in a way, the other one was a bit better. There you are. All right. So, yeah. Try to stay away from the deeper parts of the water. And then the reason why I'm looking for a new location to build a town, yeah, I like the island that I was at. It randomizes between the 4 islands. Ocean. That's the one that everyone's at, pretty much. But the 4 islands that I just showed you, oh yeah. Yeah, you already watched the cinematic, so. That island is such an issue. I know which one you're at. You're at the Weeping Skull, as I call it. Yeah, it will. So yeah. Yeah. The issue I have with Weeping Skull Island, as I call it now, it has scorpions, it has ceratoses, It has Titanobos. It has Rexes. Yeah. Has all of them, and Weeping Skull Island is one of the easy start islands. Yeah. Be glad you got that.
There is wolves now.
Yeah. But yeah, I've died already like 17 times on this map. So, twice by players. About 5 or 6 times committing suicide. Let's see here. Yeah. The megalodons are everywhere. No matter where you go, there's megs. Yeah. That is the biggest benefit about this map. You get hot, that's it. You get cold, that's it. You don't freeze unless it's cold outside and you jump in the water. The island on the top right corner that's in the shape of a hurricane, I'm sure it gets smoldering hot there because it's considered to be a desert island. And yes, you will get resources very fast in here. Yeah, you ate stem berries, didn't you?
Come on the ladder and go into not move.
And like last time, you're on the ladder, but it's still not letting you up. That doesn't make any sense. No, not that ladder. It has to be this one. Yeah. I don't get why it's not letting you up. And what's messed up is it's not even showing you fully on the ladder. Whoa. Maybe I could try to reach you through it. No. No, it won't. It's just giving me ship information. There's got to be a different way to do it, Tip. Because the guards, they would normally stop you from getting on board. And the guards are uncovering the ladder, so I don't get it. Alright. While you're doing that, I'm still trying to figure out how to invite Tip to the tribe from where I'm at. Which I'm like right on top of his head almost. I wonder how long you'll be able to hang on right there. 'Cause maybe if we try a different area.
No base door. New game IC goes nothing. SW for teleport.
Yeah,
There is ropes now. Hang on the ladder and go into not
but with Tip on the ladder, I wonder how long he can hang on there until I can get to a different island. I might swing by, where's Weeping Skull should be on the other side. This way. Well, he can hang on the ladder. That's kind of a good thing. But it's not booting him off. Right on. Alright, so let's see here. Nope, we turn this way a bit. I gotta turn off that lousy chanty music. Just don't let go, Tip. Just right on. And poor Tip is hanging on for dear life on the side of the ship. There you go. Now, dress him for the proper Atari. I wonder if I can get close enough to this island. Get to the poopy. I don't know how shallow the water is right here. Yeah, you're gonna have to. Oh, and this server, it is safer to tame babies. Right, let's see if I can get close enough to that rock. Yeah. The reason why the resources are boosted on here, because of how expensive the shipyard is and how expensive it is to build the sloops and the brigs. Where I've got oil. Because if you're on the one that looks like a G, that's what I nicknamed Weeping Skull. Yeah. Oil Island. Alright, so you're on Oil Island. Alright. Okay, so now, yeah, that's where you're at. Yeah. 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 That's why I said you might, yeah, you might want to build a raft. Yeah. Alright, can I get close enough to that rock? It nudges me a little bit. Alright, so can I get the ladder close enough to it? Nope, because it pushes me away. God dang it. Yeah, you'll notice that you'll be able to build rafts in here pretty quick. I can't really get too close to that rock because it just pushes me away. And poor Tip is still where he was.
I heard fire go off. That's what I heard.
Oh, he's no longer... Is he on board? Yeah. 16, I think. Oh, you'll level up pretty quick. I don't know if he left. Yeah. Well, I'm glad I didn't choose to pick this island. 3 Dinotheriums right on the beach of it. And now I'm stuck on coral. There we go. Unstuck. Yay. Oh, I was wrong. 2 of them. Alright, off to Weeping Skull. First turn off the chanty. Oh, God dang it. Off. That's the only disadvantage of having a brig is you can't go too close to shore. But if Tip would turn around, make a raft too, it would make things easier. And yeah, see how much, see? Told you you'd level up fast. But probably help if Tip would spawn at the island that you're at, if it'll randomize them over there. There's skeletons littered on all the islands. sure I'm going the right way. No, I'm not. I need to turn left a little bit. Yeah. Could also use them as tools, weapons. Yeah, the more you craft and the more you gather resources. Yeah. It's okay, I got extra water jars though. Yeah.
Switch.
Just drive? Okay. Yeah, already figured that. And thank you. New for you, old for me. The fish net was introduced in Evolved Genesis 1. It is. Yep. I'm still going the wrong way. I need to be going that way. Alright, get myself turned around and aimed towards Oil Island. Alright, there we go. I can see the mountain peak of Royal Island. Yeah, well, I mean, you'll still die pretty quick by a lot of the animals on here, though. I mean, the Megs, one bite, you're dead. Yeah. That's if you can respawn back at... Yeah. Just don't die, because what I was getting ready to tell you was... Yeah, starting out. Yeah. Yeah. I need to start slowing down. But no, what I was fixing to say was, easy start area is shared between all 4 of the islands that I just showed you on the map. I'll show you again. So if you die, there's a possible chance you'll go right here at Weeping Skull Island, or this little island, or this one where the other tribe mates are at, which one's a bit selfish with the build. The other one, halfway don't know what they're doing, and I think they're the ones that destroyed my bed and destroyed the pillar that had the campfire on top and a water tap. So that's part of the reason why I'm relocating. Right? Yeah. Oop, oop. Come on, turn. Alright, there she goes. Okay. She's gonna miss that rock. He was, but when I got to that other island where I was able to try to get close to a really big rock, I noticed he was no longer hanging on the ladder. So either his game crashed or overheated. I see a Rex on the shore, well, up in the tree line, so-called tree line. I'm not going to be able to get any closer than what I can get right now.
It lagged me back.
Yeah, I told you. Wait until you get metal tools. You're gonna start seeing like 140. Yeah, you'll encumber pretty quick in here. Just watched a Rex knock down a tree. The shootable bottle, that's for the hand cannon.
Yo just found a new streamer map.
Alright, so I'm gonna coast around the other side of this island, because I don't think you're over here where the oil's at. What the heck is that? That raptor is stuck on top of a tree. I forgot what they named that raptor. It was one of the new ones. From, huh? So you're not at Oil Island.
Bro, how long have been into your streaming journey?
Alright. Oh, that's why my vision's all gubertated, because of that raptor. Alright, so if you're not on Oil Island, this is going to be very confusing. That's crazy how that raptor's stuck up on top of that tree, though. That's insane. Alright, so... Alrighty. Zoom out. Do me a favor. Take a screenshot and send it to me through the PSN messenger. For your messages. Your map. That way I can get a better idea of where you're at. Alright. Okay. Now let's compare that to wrong map. Oh. No, I don't think so, Raptor. You need to go on somewhere. You need to swim back to the other island. Go on, swim back to the island. Alright. Okay, so now through my inventory map. You mean to tell me I might have just left you? No. I think it might have been this island. Let me take another look at that screenshot. Oop. See, is there a way I can zoom in? Options. Spoiler wedding. No. I think I know which. I think you're over here behind me. So I gotta turn around. Pop up my big map. You have a raft? Alright. So it should be on the other side of Oil Island. And that poor raptor's still swimming around in the ocean. Poor turd. He's gonna get ate up by Megs. Do. Yeah. Nope, I need to go on to that island. Alright. Just meet us. Yeah, better way of doing it. Meet us here at this island. Yeah, I'll just mark that one green. Delete waypoint. Waypoint 1. Leave Oil Island up there. Get rid of Yeah. Yep.
Inhabited island.
Okay, that island don't have any pre-built structures from the right. Oh, it does. Okay. Because there's one off to my right. Looks like it might have a pre-built structure on it too.
The one we are going to.
Right on. Yeah, I know. I should be almost there though. Yep. And hopefully I'll be able to see it. It'd be okay. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Alright. Oh gosh. Shallow part goes out pretty far right here. I see a tiny peninsula. Very tiny. With a raptor on the shore. Alright, so I see the stego with a baby. Oh, and I just hit a rock. Yep. Yeah, I think I see you. Right there on the beach. Hope you didn't pick it up if it was a stego egg. Oh. It was probably a, wait a minute, how close can I get? Ooh, I think I can get pretty close. Yeah. Yeah, I see you running. You keep stopping, picking up stuff. Alright, see if I can... No, the only thing is if I get close to you, you know you're gonna get sick. And still haven't been able to get an antidote yet. I think I'm stuck. Oh, whoop, whoop. Ah. Well, I can't see if you're about to grab the ladder because how far out the... I moved. It was doing the same thing to Tip. Alright, it was doing the same thing to Tip. What the heck is going on? I don't know, but it's not even letting me go down the lower deck from right here. Yeah, I could see your foot, well, your knee, now your toes. I don't get it either. But I'm doing... It's like I'm in the water right now and I'm floating on midair. Yeah. Alrighty. Yep, and I'm getting ready to jump to shore real quick.
Relog maybe.
Yeah, best thing to do is build a dock up to it. What am I doing? There we go. And maybe possibly scope out the rest of the island. I don't know. I'd say. I wonder if I'll have that same issue. Yeah, because I was trying to find shallow enough to where I can get closer. Huh? Well, that's just chinky. Even I can't get up on my own ship. Wow. Oh. No, not in an official server. I can get up part of the way, and then after that, boom. Yeah. Yeah, there's ladders on both sides. Yeah, I hear you, Megalodon. Alright, so since I can't get on board to get fiber, get fiber this way. Yeah. They will do a number on you. All right. Okay. Um, all right. That's a bit crazy, though. Oh, yeah, great. There's a Titan of boa on the bridge. Hmm. Yeah. All right, now. All right, get rid of all the berries that I've got. Or actually, since I can't get back on board of the ship, I'm going to need the berries then. All right, now. It just did. Just trying to let you know it's serious. Oh, yeah.
Getting very close.
Alright, tip's getting closer. If there's light reflecting underwater, that would be a jellyfish. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because yeah. This map's a bit harder to describe what island you're at. And I'm still trying to make a dock leading out to the ship so I can get back on board. Alright. Okay, I need... Alrighty, how much do I still have? Okay, I need more thatch. Oh, yay, Pego. Yeah, try not to hit them. Because they're like little miniature versions of the Argies. They are oil-based. That means you're at Oil Island. Little bugger stole my paint. Only one problem with Oil Island is for the fact that you have why can I not harvest from the clams? Ugh, whatever. You got those other different types of gigaraptors, and they can leap pretty high. And boy, do I mean, they can leap pretty high. Right now. Oh, dang it. I don't have enough pillars to do this bit. So, what was that? Oh, Helena bot. She wigged me out. What are you beating up? Oh. All right, 4 pillars. All right. Okay. Well, just ran into Tip, and he's got a Pego at his backside. Not anymore. Might want to check to see what it stole off you. All right. There we go with that. All right. Now. Okay. He's in the tribe now, or crew, whichever. Yeah. All right, need a little bit wood. Make another platform. All right, there we go. All right, you big duck. Get out of the way. Okay, so I'm gonna need one more pillar. Depending on where that Meg is at. I gotta jump down. Okay. It's not letting me lock it into place. Can't really see because of all the foliage underwater. Alright, try it again. Even the water's being a little weird. God dang. Yeah. All right. Okay. I'm gonna reposition the ship a little bit so that way I can gather your stuff. Ah, come on. Maybe turn it this way. And then go in reverse slightly. All right. Right there. All right. Okay, now what I've got on me, put away. I can only fit one more item in there. Alright, transfer all that over. Even the plant species X is a bit bugged out because the seeds won't go into the inventory of a locker or anything. Okay, I don't know what is going on, but it keeps pushing me up to the surface. Alright, so off to go find your stuffs. Well, I found a campfire. That was your old one? Alright. Alright, stego right there. Alright. Okay, I found your spiked wall and campfire over here. Alright, so where's your bag?
I try not to build power stuff and run a generator to my portals. There. Relog maybe. In very close. In here.
Alright, well, let me do this real quick. We're going to take all that out. Alright. Alright, so... Well, yeah, it's ours. Alright. Alright. Not seeing a bag. Alright, well, I can't find your bag, which sucks. But there's plenty of stuff on board of the ship. Alright, grab the stone. Alright. Oh yeah, you're not part of the tribe, so I can't break that stuff down. Dang it. Alright, grab that. Yeah, I can still access the boxes. Yeah. Oh, here, I'll put them in Only one problem with having a parasaur on board of the ship. They ghost through it. So we're, yeah, poop out of luck for transporting tames. But they're good for backpacks. As in going back and forth between the island that you're at to the ship. That's about all they're good for. All right. Are you about to die again? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. But I think I found the island that I want to build our little town on. Once I find out which island you're at. Right, I hope I've got enough resources, enough space. Alright. Alright, the organic polymer is going to have to go in the preserving bin, which I'm going to need more spark powder soon, because it's down to 18. Put these berries in there. Will it let me put the species X in there? No, because it's still bugged out. Wow. That's so messed up. Oh, wait a minute. Torch don't need to be in there. Needs to be in the crate. Alright, now. Grab all of that. Alright. So your slingshot's in there. Gauntlets are in there. Sack. Net. Alright. Put this stuff in there. Grab the berries. Grab the spoiled meat. And grab the raw meat. Put them away. Alright, there we go. So I don't know how this is going to do with... Because I've already lost a raptor and a trike at the same time on this ship. So I'm pretty sure the parasaur is going to be the same way. And while I'm waiting on Tip to do whatever he's doing, I can go ahead and seal up the ladders. Alright, middle guard's covering him. Okay, he's downstairs. Alright. Alright, now I need to look at the map. Okay, so you're just south from this one. Alright, so... need to see... Alright, now I see where you're at. You're at that one. Alright, go over to this map. Remark you. Oh, don't need a third one. Here, get rid of these. Redo it. Alright. Alright, there we go. So now when I look at my other map, alright.
It's not just a walk in the park. It's an adventure.
Alright, there. So you're on, I think, the island right in front of us. The only thing that sucks about those pre-builds, you can't go inside them. That's the only thing that sucks about them. Alright, I gotta turn off that chanting music. Right, there we go. Alright, we on our way. Yeah, I'm passing a sloop right now. There should be a way on the other side of the island. No. Yeah. Alright, whoa, 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 whoa. I have to back up. Yeah, it's too wide to go through. So, what, using the bridge to jump off into the water? There's dire bear, there's Bigfoots, there's crystals on just about all the islands. Oh, this thing takes forever to turn. So, what? Alright. It's probably the, as everyone, yeah. Alright, almost to where I can go around those rocks. Yeah, flat-faced dire bears. And plus there's Bigfoot. The Gigaraptor. Yeah. Yeah, I know. We're gonna make this home. Oh, wow. Right, get a little bit more speed, just a little bit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. Oh, I can't get too close right here. God dang it. I can't because it's too shallow from the way it looks. I can try to get as close as I can to the opposite peninsula. I wouldn't swim to the ship though. Because on the right side of me I've got Megs. Okay. Can't see you. There you are. Okay, I see you now. Yeah. Be no point trying to climb on board because the ladders are messed up. I had to build a dock on that other island. Oh, you just got electrocuted. Oh. Yeah, it's just, I don't know what the deal is with the ladders because it won't even let me climb up the ladder either. Yeah, the ship's, that's why I told Tip it wouldn't be best to bring the Parasaur on board because the ship's bugging out. Ouch. Yeah. Alright, let's see what I've got on board to make a raft. Alright. And I don't have enough wood. Alright. Okay, so trying to, god dang it. Don't have enough resources to make a raft, so I'm gonna have to jump it. Well, I'm gonna have to because this island's perfect to make home, and plus I still gotta add you to the tribe. Yeah. Let's see here. You alright, beautiful? Alright. Need one of my crossbows, which I'm gonna have to repair. Yeah. Oh, great. Now I can't see. That's why he's just standing there. His power went out. I need one more metal ingot. That's okay. There's plenty of metal on board of the ship. Trust me, I made sure that the ship was prepared. Yeah. What am I doing? God dang it. Alright, now, weapons, ranged, repair. And yeah. Alright, they will. Alright, so yeah, they're calm. They're not, even if you hit it. Well, I still gotta get off the boat. Alright, there we go. I made it to shore. Right on. Die, Queen Ant. Yeah, come here, little guy. Alright, so don't want to get too close to that dire bear. Or that dire bear. Did you just knock down a tree? Okay, I know where you're at then. There's 2 dire bears and an alcoholic sloth horse thing in between us. Just ran around past them. Tip, I think Tip just found your bag. Ooh, and we got oil and obsidian here. Wait a minute. Yeah, you should already have that. I mean, you can't craft it yet. Alright, good. You able to get up towards the pre-built structures? Already going up the path to get up to it. Alright, there's a bunch of queen ants. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Come on. Metal pickaxe versus you guys. And the game just crashed.